Hello everyone, Moz of Oz here. I've been using a program recently that makes music which includes singing as well as just the music background. It's an AI program and I've been using it to, been setting up some songs on it to use on my YouTube series, Rising Star 2. Unashamed plug there, check it out. Up until now I've been using music that's uncopyrighted through YouTube's own audio library. But now that this AI one's come out, I can actually make actual songs, which to make them sound really good you're going to need your own mixer to fix them up. It's still pretty rough and you get some very unusual results. But some of my friends are now asking me how do I put it all together, because it's not so straightforward. So that's what we're going to do here, because I've got to use my credits up for today. I'm on the free version. The free version works in a certain way. It gives you 50 credits a day to use towards making songs. But when it says it gives you 50 credits a day, it's not quite accurate. What it means is it'll give you 50 credits minimum in your account. So what you've got to do is run your account down to 0. And the next day you'll get another 50 credits. If you've still got 30 credits on your account, they'll only give you 20 the next day, so you've got 50. If you've got more than 50 already, when the next day clicks over, you get nothing. So what they mean to say is they'll keep you topped up to 50 per day. If you're not using them, you won't get any extra. So use them all, because whatever you don't use, try and save in the bank, you lose. So if you save 20 credits, next day you only get 30. So in the 2 days you'll have had 20 plus the 30 they give you. It gives you 50. Well, if you use that 20, you get 50 next day. That gives you 70. Use them up. Get them to 0 and you get 50 a day. You can check out all that down their page. It's Suno AI. They've got a fax side if you want to get into the money side of things. On the money side of things, everything you make with this program is yours. On the free one, they ask that you, if you're using it for something like YouTube or anything, that you include made by Suno. So you're using their program for free. But if you're paying for it, well then you own everything. So depends which way you want to go. You get more credits, of course, if you pay for them. So there's also that. But you can check all that out on their fax page. It tells you how all that stuff works. I'm still making songs. As you can see, I think I've got about 9 pages of songs now, which will be turning up on my YouTube channel's Rising Star 2 program very shortly. So to show you how it works, I've got my 50 credits. And I have to use them in the next hour and a half. The next 50 are due in about an hour and a half, so that's why I'm using these ones now. So I've been using them up to put songs on my Rising Star 2 program. So I've had to go back and check what songs I've got, so I can actually make songs for them, not just pieces of music. I'm not going to worry about mixing them in a music studio thing because, in the actual game they only play for about 20 seconds. So 20 seconds of an actual song, it's all I need. So these short songs, I'll just leave them as they are when I get the final product. I think this is the one I did yesterday, is it? It's not what it looks like. You can tell it's just AI. There's more to this story you can't foresee. Whispers in the wind, won't you listen to me? Stop what it looks like, don't let it start. Anxiety creeping in, attacking my friend. That's pretty much all I need right there for the actual game. That's enough of that. But you can experiment with what types of music you can do. this one I'm doing female high energy new wave. I never tried that one before, just to see what it came out with. That's not a bad sound, so I'll go with that. I'll stick with it. If you can't come up with your own lyrics, there are several programs on the internet you can use to make lyrics. You just give it the ideas and it'll write the lyrics. I'm using another AI, Chat GPT, and that gave me the lyrics to the next song. And that one that I'm doing now is called Like a Broken Mirror. I just told it I need a song called Like a Broken Mirror. I think that's pretty much all I told it. And that's what it gave me. So that's what I'm going to put into Suno. So we go to Create. You got the option of telling it what sort of song you want right from the start, what sort of music style you want, all that sort of stuff, and it'll do it for you. But we've already got lyrics, so we move across to the other half where we can always put in our own lyrics. This is so also where you can create lyrics if you haven't got your own, make random lyrics, which I think is done through ChatGPT as well, their lyrics. But we've got lyrics. You got a square here for style of music, experiment. Oh, there is a spot. Hang on, where is it? Help and facts. Go back to that page. This will give you a bit of an idea of some of the stuff they've got. When you go back to this page, just go back to we want to go right back to the start of it, don't we? Is it back to general questions? There was a spot we could go to where it gave, is it miscellaneous? Facts, no, here, docs and resources, that's the one I want. Go back to there. Using meta tags. This will give you some of the music styles that you can use. Acoustic, African, alternative, metal. It's got more than this because I've just chucked any sort of random stuff in, like new wave. I think I put in a 60s sound and all that sort of stuff, and it will attempt to do it. I don't know where it gets the voices from either. It doesn't really explain that, so. But it'll try and sing the lyrics and put them to a music style that you give it to try. There's a lot of options just here, but there's more than that. But that will give you an idea if you want something. I'm going to try, because we've got a female lead singer, so I'm going to try female punk rock. Just see what it comes up with. So, I'll go back to our lyrics. They'll only do about 2 things at a time, so if you've got a heap of like this with verses and choruses, try and only do 2 at a time, because otherwise it'll cut stuff out and it'll throw it. So copy the first 2, chuck them in the lyrics. The meta tags seem to like the brackets better, so I'm going to just chuck the brackets in. Yeah, we want brackets for chorus as well. The square brackets, that is, not the round ones. So I've just got a verse and a chorus. Style of music, I'm going to say it's female punk rock. I don't even know if there's any such thing as female punk rock, but I'll find out what it gives me. The title of the song will be Like a Broken Mirror. Right, so we've got our lyrics, we've got the style of music, we've got a title. If you don't put a title in there, it'll pick something from the lyrics, I believe. It certainly does when you generate lyrics. If you put your own lyrics, I'm not sure if it gives it a title. At this stage, we've got one. Create. Each option gives you two options. Each set gives you 2 options, which costs you 5 credits for each one. So each time you create, it costs you 10 credits. So you basically get 5 goes. And it's thinking about it. I think about 30 seconds is about the longest I've seen it think about it before it comes up with something. They're usually quicker than that. I'm interested to see what it thinks it'd come up with female punk rock. Okay, well, I haven't really got any pictures behind it. That's scary. But let's see what they've come up with. Option A.
Broken mirror, life's reflections cut so deep, shattered pieces on the floor where broken promises sleep. In the symphony of chaos where the heartache breaks the let me dance on shards of sorrow to a melody of me.
Right, that's number A.
In a world of shattered dreams where hope is hard to find, like a broken mirror reflecting a fractured mind. Troubles swirl like shadows in the corners of the night. Life's a twisted labyrinth where wrongs don't make a right. Like a broken mirror, life's reflections cut so deep. Shattered pieces on the floor where broken promises sleep. In the symphony of chaos where the heartache plays the lead, we dance on shards of sorrow to a melody of need.
Not really sure I like either of those. I think we'll go with the first one, and because it's rockier. It's not great, but we'll go with it. Let's go with the first one. So then you come to your three little dots at the end. You got it for both of them, A and B. We're going to go with A. So hit that one, the one you like out of the two of them. If you don't, you just do a... I'm going to go back out of that. You can do a remix, which will cost you another 10 credits and get two options. But we're going to continue from this clip. So we want the next bit to carry on from this one. If we wanted to carry on from that one, we do the same thing, but from the dots on the end of the second option. We're continuing from the first option, so we're continuing from this clip. Right, now it's going to do the second part of that song. We've got our own lyrics, so we'll take those ones out. Put ours in. Once again, never try to do more than two. So we've got another verse and another chorus. So we're going to copy those. Paste them in. That's already got a bracket there. I didn't get rid of it. That's fine. I'm not sure if this makes any difference with the brackets, but I noticed that their meta tags always use square brackets, so I'm not taking any risks. Because if you muck it up, you've lost 10 credits, and I'm only getting 50 a day. Right, so we've got another verse, another chorus. We're carrying on from this one. Don't need to generate lyrics, we've got our own. So we're continuing on. Hit continue. Now it's doing part twos. Two options of something following that one you just picked, using the next verse and chorus. And this is still very rough. Sometimes you get some very weird responses. I've had one where it was saying something completely different that didn't even fit in with the first one. I don't know where that came from. Another one where it just played music and there was no singing. So, I mean, it's still rough, but the fact that there's no other program I've seen yet of all these AIs that can do all this together as one thing. So when one appears, I might use it. But for now, this one does all I need. So this is the two options now for the second part of the song.
Lost in a storm of troubles where the lightning never ends. Tangled in the wreckage where a broken heart pretends. Whispers of the past linger like ghosts in the night. In the hollows of despair where darkness takes its flight. Like a broken mirror, life's reflections cut so deep. Shattered pieces on the floor where broken promises sleep. In the symphony of chaos where the heartache plays the lead, we dance on shards of sorrow to a melody.
Heartache plays the lead, lead. Like that. Right, it's the second option.
Lost in a storm of troubles, where the lightning never ends, tangled in the wreckage, where a broken heart pretends, whispers of the past linger, rifles in the night timber, hollows of despair, where darkness takes its flight, like a broken river, lost reflections.
Not much difference, really.
Shattered pieces on the floor, where broken promises sleep. In the symphony of chaos, where the heart plays the lead, we dance
Plays the lead.
to a melody of me.
I don't know. It's basically the only different bit is the verse.
Lost in a storm of troubles, where the lightning never ends.
That's got a really fast beat.
Lost in a storm of troubles.
Yeah, I think we'll go with the first one. So we're going with the first one again. This is the part 2 we're going to use for the song. Continue from this clip. Rinse and repeat. Still leaving these the same. It's gone with female punk rock, so it actually understood that as a type of music, so that's good. It didn't change anything. If it doesn't have female punk rock or can't know how to do it, it'll do something that it thinks is similar, and it'll tell you what that is in the under the song. So it mightn't be exactly the same. But it's quite happy with female punk rock. So there you go. There's another one I can add to the list. I've got to go back and add all these ones in so I know what different styles it can do. But female punk rock is a thing in here. That's cool. We're going to take all that back out again. Might as well leave that bracket there. Go to our lyrics, which we got from ChatGPT. This time we've got a bridge and a verse. Copy that, yep. Paste it in here. Apparently it's supposed to also understand bridge, so we'll say it does. Another verse. Doesn't necessarily need to be 1, 2 or 3 because it's only doing one at a time. Bridge and verse, we've got 2, so we've got lyrics, we don't need to generate any. It's still got the same music style, still got the same title of the song. We're continuing with the third part of the song. Let's do it. Part 3's 2 options to follow on from this one. Like I didn't get any pictures behind the initials, but the part 2 and 3s are getting images behind them. Because you can download the audio, but you can also download the video, which will actually put these backgrounds behind your song with the lyrics, which is pretty cool. But I just need the audios. Once again, this is the free version, so I don't know what extras you get apart from extra credits for the paid versions. I haven't looked into them because this is fine for what I need it for. Plus it's pretty rough. I mean, if you're going to go into it professionally, you're going to need a proper music mixer to play with these, because they're very rough. But they'll be handy to use for what I want them to use for. So we've got 2 options now for part 3 of this song. Let's go. There, we've got a music section there. I didn't ask for that. Like the fast beat there. Is it going to get this part in? It's only a 1-minute section. Missed out the next verse there. Okay, let's next one. This is different. Oh, that's in stereo. I've got a bit in one ear and a bit in the other ear. Very nice. Looks like that both versions are going to leave out this extra verse. And that's cut out a few lines as well. Okay, so both those options, I think the second one used some of those lines and the rest was music. The first option, I think, did all the bridge and the rest music. Neither of them did that verse, so for the next one, where I normally would just chuck the outro in, because I think that's all that's left on my lyrics, I could chuck in the verse and the outro. But I don't. My previous attempts to get a decent outro have never worked well if I put them with something. The only ones I've got that actually finish a song if I put the outro on its own. I've still got 20, so I could go 2 more just with the verse and then do one with the outro. But then that doesn't leave me any credits if it doesn't work. I like to do the outro now, so I've still got 10 credits left if I need to redo it. I actually do like this second one, even though it's only plays a couple of lines. I do like the music section in there. And we're not doing this professionally. This is just play around. So I'm going to say to hell with the verse. I'm going to say take that one with a few lines and the music. Yeah, let's do that. It'll do for me. Continue from this clip. Get rid of all that. Interesting, didn't even touch that verse. Neither option touched that verse. They both wanted to do the bridge and music. And that's all. That's what I mean by you don't know what you're going to get. You know what you're asking it, but you might not get that. So, we're going to miss that verse. It's not important to me. I'm not making a professional song here. So what do I do with the lyrics? Where are they? They're in there. I'm just going to do one for the outro. But I could try verse and outro if I wanted to, if I wanted that verse in there. Copy that. Paste it in there. If I just take that out, it's going to go to that one anyway, isn't it? Yes, it is. Just an outro, please. Following on from that part 3. Do it. And I hope I get a decent outro. It really struggles with outros. I don't even bother with intros because I haven't got one to work at all yet. Outros are running at about 60-70%. Intros, nah. 0% so far. So this stuff needs a lot of work, so I don't even bother with intros anymore. But occasionally I get a good outro. It's rare that I get a good one. But I still, as long as it gets to a song that looks like it's finished. But there's a lot of abrupt finishes where it's in the middle of a sentence or the middle of a word. And I'm going to live with it because for what I'm doing, I only need the first 20 to 30 seconds of the song anyway. The rest of it's not going to get heard, so people can experiment with that and see if they can get it to work if they want to. I'm quite happy with what I'm getting at the moment. So these are the part 4s to finish the song. Hopefully we got a decent outro. I do like the guitar work.
Like a healing mirror, mend the fragments, one by one. Gather strength from sorrow until the dawn has begun.
Only 46 seconds.
Symphony of life, then hope they believe.
See, that's a very abrupt finish.
Like a healing mirror, mend the fragments one by one. Get the strength from sorrow.
I don't think this one's going to make it either. It said lead there, not lead. It can say lead. See, that's 0. None of those songs sounded like they actually finished. Yet that's an outro. But I don't care. I'm going to keep. Yeah, but which one am I going to use? That wasn't bad. I think this one sounds more like it's finished than that one does. I'll count that first one as it. So if you want that to be the fourth part, the final part, go to your dots once again, but instead of continue from this clip, get whole song, which will try and stitch those 4 parts you have selected together as a single song. You might not get that, but you'll get a complete song. But sometimes it's not stitched the parts together as you've picked them. It puts them in a different order, or it misses something out, or it's not perfect, but it's fun to play with. Is that it already? Done it already? Wow, that was quick. Okay, sometimes it's not that quick. How long a song did we get? 3-minute song.
Broken mirror, life's reflections cut so deep, shattered pieces on the floor where broken promises sleep. In the symphony of chaos where the heartache breaks to let me dance on shards of sorrow to a melody of me. Lost in a storm of troubles where the lightning never ends, tangled in the wreckage where a broken heart pretends. Whispers of the past linger like ghosts in the night, in the hollows of despair where darkness takes its flight. Like a broken mirror, life's reflections cut so deep, shattered pieces on the floor where broken promises sleep. In the symphony of chaos where the heartache breaks to let me dance on shards of sorrow to a melody of me. Through the cracks a glimmerless sliver of the light, a chance to mend the pieces and set the soul aright.
There we go. Got a full song. 3 minutes and 3 seconds. I got 10 credits left. I can play with something and see if there's any different style I want to try. I should have kept that list up, shouldn't I? Where did I find that before? I don't want that. We want this, don't we? Help and facts. Docs, guides and resources. Meta tags. What else have you got? Just acoustic. I wonder if it's. I haven't used just acoustic. Okay. I won't call it an outro. Call that a verse. Actually, if I clear, is that going to clear those lyrics? Clear everything. No, kept the lyrics. Cool. We're back to create now. I'm going to see what acoustic sounds like. Just playing that verse. Because I'm using up those 10 credits. I'm not starting my next song. I don't know what they're like. If you leave a day's break in between, it mightn't work, so I'm not going to play with that. I'll use the 10 credits if I've still got them, just to see what something else sounds like. So we're going to create that. See what that verse sounds like in their version of acoustic. Handy to have all this. I can go back and listen to all the different options I've got to see what I like to play with. What sounds good and what doesn't. If you go to explore, you can see what all the other people have done that have made public. Different songs they've made with this. Gives you an idea of what it can do. Right, here we go. 2 options of this verse of a song called Like a Broken Mirror in acoustic.
Like a healing mirror, and the fragments one by one gather strength from soul till the dawn has begun. In the symphony of life, let hope lay the lead. Dance on shards of resilience.
Doesn't really work for this song, but it's certainly acoustic.
Like a healing mirror, and the fragments one by one.
I don't know, I might have to do an acoustic song for Shit House. The acoustic's very nice. Might have to do an acoustic song for Shit House, I think. Does acoustic very well.
Let hope play the lead. Dance on shards of resilience to a melody you need.
Not bad. Anyway, if you like that video, go and use Suno AI. Go and play around with it. That's the free version, so I'm just using my Google account for it. We've been asked you to sign up for an account. Simple as. Don't need any credit card or anything like that, any of that rubbish, unless you're buying it. And play around with it, see what you come up with. Go to explore. You can see all the stuff other people have made. A is for amazing. Gospel soul choir, English and shit.
A is for the amazing grace that we receive. B is for the blessings every day we believe.
Future unknown. Upbeat comedic electro pop. That's a thing? Okay.
I wake up every morning, coffee in my hand, trying to figure out this modern life is hard to understand. Oh yeah, I'm running late for work.
I don't mind that.
Start, and I'm pretty sure I left my phone somewhere in the park. But it's
Upbeat comedic electro pop.
alright. Don't know where I'm going.
Okay. Chill, hip hop, empowering.
Blazing through the night, got my armor on, ready for the fight.
So this is another place you can come to check out what their music styles sound like. Because you've got all different ones. Bluegrass, inspirational, lively. Nice.
Well, pack up your guitar, leave this town.
That's
Gonna hit
good.
right on the rocket, won't be coming back around.
I'm gonna go through and check out all these ones off so I can see what different things sound. It's funk soul. Nice. German aggressive hip hop.
Hey, was geht ab? Hier ist mein Statement. Wolltest du nur haben, ist eine harte Enttäuschung. Du denkst, du machst gut.
Yeah, it's not my type of music, so I probably would never use it. But yeah, it's done well. Country, upbeat, modern.
Down the dusty road, my truck and me. Thought we'd be together forever. It was meant to.
Yeah, so that's another option. Instead of just going into the meta tags to see what sort of music styles I've got listed in there, go down through this list and you can actually hear what these things sound like. And they're group ones, not individual. You've got upbeat, EDM, Christian pop song. You won't find that in the meta tags. But apparently, Suno has come up with something for that.
I woke up this morning with the song in my heart, feeling the rhythm, ready to start. Got my
So this is a good resource as well, just to get a better idea of what things sound like. And to show you how much I like this, how many pages have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've got 13 pages of this. It's fun to play with. It's quite addictive, really. If you went into it properly, you could actually take what they give you on this. Like I started to do with the first few songs I did. I took them off this and put it on a music thing and just used the clips and tried to stick them together and make an actual song and make it sound better. You can do that. This is sort of like the building blocks. But for what I need it for, just putting them together, stitching the parts together like this does, it's more than enough. Gives you some good results. Gives you some interesting results, but gives you some good results. Have fun with it. That's Suno AI. And I hope that helped. If you like that, give us a like, give us a subscribe. And if you're following my Rising Star 2 Shithouse Band playthrough, a lot of this stuff will be appearing very soon. There you are. There's a spoiler alert. Catch you next time. Ciao.